Hey everybody, Jon-Christian here, and as I'm spinning around my room, you can see behind me, I built these yesterday. These are just big, basic cedar walls. All they are one by one little, beams. I'm getting close here so you can see it, sort of thing. There, see, and then just facing on it. And the idea is I'm going to paint them with the help of a local artist. And we're going to do some nice contemporary backdrops. And the reason I'm doing them on wood, on frames, instead of canvas, which is usually what you would do, is I'm going to make it so you can patch them together. I'm going to have 4 of them. One of them maybe with a false window later, but for now we're just going to do 4 of them. And they're going to put on some little feet down there. That's going to be my project today. Put more feet on the 2. 2 of them have feet and 2 of them don't. So we're going to put the feet on those. And then we can patch them together into different configurations to make small rooms inside the studio, sort of like modular sets. So I could have them all stretched out flat and make a long, flat surfaced wall with a nice, contemporary paint backdrop. Or I can make a corner, or I can even make a box, which gives a lot of possible creative ideas, things we might be able to do. So that's my project for today. We're going to get started on that, and then hopefully you'll all be watching this video in just a few hours. Of course, for you, it's right now. It's worth noting that I'm not a woods worker, craftsman by any stretch of the imagination. Most of the stuff I build's kind of janky. I mean, it won't fall apart, but don't judge me on my workmanship. It just needs to look pretty. That's basically my only guideline. Let's do this. Screen. Now, if you're too frugal to go out and buy expensive tools for a project that you don't do very often, just get one of these. This little miter box from Home Depot. $10, and you can make nice, accurate cuts. Wrong direction. Better. All right, so I got 4 of these. About 45 degree, boom, like that. 2 sections of wall, 2 legs each. Should be good. Now I just got to build a little base for these, which will take me about 3 minutes, and then just whack it all together. I don't actually have the right length of screws. These are too long, and my other ones are kind of short, so I'm going to have to get a little funky with this. And there you have it. Nice clean panel from the front. You don't see any extruding wood anywhere. It just seems to be this one floating piece of cedar, which is great. And then around the back, it's got these nice little feet. It actually freestands on its own, but just for safety, if you're going to have it on its own with no attachments, we'll throw that sandbag on there. And yeah, nice and secure. And then I'll put on some matching joints, so the ones in the background we can put end to end if we want to extend it or make corners. You just use a little corner bracket, zip zip, quick drill, and you're good to go. You can build a set in a matter of minutes. So here we have it. There's a homemade V-flap from earlier, but yeah, there you go. 4 panels of wall, cedar. They do look a little different, but I plan to paint them. I know some people would say, oh my god, you're going to paint cedar and go over that nice grain. It's true. I might see if I can get a few photos of this nice wood grain before I actually paint over it, but they do have to match. So one of these eventually will have a false window, but for now, they're just sort of sitting up there in no particular configuration, but they can be moved around in any direction or angle I need. You know, and I find it interesting too that a lot of people will go out and buy, you know, V flats and backdrops and all that. And don't get me wrong, the ones you can purchase, they're beautiful. Like they're more than worth the investment. But I think there's something to be said for building these things yourself. You know, so sometimes I will buy, you know, professionally made items, or in this case, I will build the basics and then draw on the help of other professional artists to come in and decorate them and dress them up so they have that nice aesthetic that I really want. Yeah, so give this a try at home. It's pretty cheap. The whole project for all 4 panels probably cost me about $150 with all the lumber and everything, so not bad at all.